Hello and welcome to Celestial Ascension Tarot and Healing. Today we are going to be doing the weekly love reading for Libra. So please take what resonates and leave the rest out. This could be for your sun, moon, or rising signs. If this reading does not resonate with you, you can always check your other placements. Do this reading. Let's see what's coming in for Libra this week for love for Libra. We already had a flipper. I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody that has a little sneaky link on the side. I feel like some of you have a feeling that something is going on. Oh, here we have that betrayal again. Oh, this is bad. I am so sorry, Libra. This is bad, though. Yeah, this may have already ended, or you're in the process of ending it. I feel like is it you're just looking for the confirmation that you need. Yeah, somebody's got a sneaky link on the side. You could be dealing with an air sign, or you could be... Oh, we have a lot of air in here. Yeah, y'all are dealing with an air sign. This could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. We have some earth energy coming in here, but I feel like this is a family that's fallen apart. You may have already separated. I'm hearing the words divorce. Some of you guys are really worried about a divorce coming in. This person lacks any type of self-control that you're dealing with. I feel like this person, it's like they are a man-child that acts like they're still a baby. This person lacks any type of focus at the moment. They're extremely reckless in their actions. I'm getting a sense that this person has a tendency to take off and disappear, maybe for, days, hours at a time. Yeah, this person is definitely, they're lying to you. I'm hearing that they're also making you feel like you're crazy because you know that something is going on, but they keep coming in with these excuses. They keep coming in with these excuses, and they're telling you that it's all in your head, you're overthinking things, and you just don't understand what is going on or why. This person is not communicating with you properly. Your energy is so scattered. With the moon card coming in, it's like you know that there is something that is just not right in this situation. And your intuition is picking up on this energy very heavily. And it's almost kind of like you're trying to get to the bottom of the situation. You're trying to... It's like you're trying to find proof. You're trying to find proof of this. I feel like that in the end, because I feel like if you're walking away, I feel like is that you're going to be materially secure. I feel like is that you're going to be able to be self-sufficient without this individual. If this is something that you're worried about, you're going to be just fine. But I feel like you've been fighting for this connection for quite some time, and now you're just kind of ready to just cut your losses and walk away. Because whatever it is, it's just not working. You're harboring a lot of anger. You're harboring a lot of resentment. This person, it's like you've tried to meet this person in the middle when it comes to this connection. But now you're setting boundaries. You're at this energy where you're drawing the line. You've had enough. Yeah, and this is definitely the feminine energy here. Yeah. You know that you're going to be better off without this person. You guys are tired, is what I'm hearing. I feel like now is that you're more... I feel like is that you are more receptive to, I don't want to say open your heart right now, but I feel like is that in the end is that you're going to be more receptive to opening your heart to another possibility. Something that's going to be more in aligned with you. You could have this fantasy you might be dreaming about, you know, I'm hearing the words like a perfect love. Like you're dreaming about somebody that will be in your life, will be in alignment with you, that can, you know, I feel like it's like this person's going to come into your life and they're going to be able to create that family balance that you never had with this person that you're currently dealing with. I don't feel like there's any balance within this family unit. It's almost like you are basically taking care of the home front while this person is out here playing tiddlywinks with God only knows who. You have clarity coming in. I feel like this is just you. I feel like you're finally being honest with yourself. You're finally putting the swords down. You're finally putting up the fight. You're looking at yourself. You're feeling, you know, that this is only you right now. You're only thinking about you and your well-being. And if you have children, you know, you're thinking about, you know, your family unit. You're not worried about this other person anymore. This is the energy that you're heading into. And with this rejection, I feel like is that you're just saying no to this person. You're just about ready to reject them and kick this individual to the curb. Because for one, this person is a lost soul. This individual, I feel like, is, you know, they always want to try to play the victim, trying to make it out like, you know, you're giving false accusations on them all the time, and they're so victimized, but you already know what's going on. And I'm hearing the words, I heard it through the grapevine. So you're hearing it from other people. I'm also hearing his friends. Maybe one of his friends may have mentioned this to you, or you may, you know, because I'm hearing his friends. So maybe you overheard a conversation, or somebody came to you about, you know, this person's behavior. And, you know, and this does not have to necessarily mean that this is a, you know, a female energy dealing with a male. This could also be vice versa, because we all have feminine and masculine energy, you know, that's within us. Yeah. Tell me more about this connection that Libra is dealing with. But this is bad. I just really feel like this is just a really bad situation overall. We have love at first sight coming in. We have someone craving you. Oh, there's a love triangle. Or there possibly will. I feel like you're already dealing with the love triangle, but I feel like some of you may be walking away because there's a possibility that you have already met somebody. But I feel like is that, you know, even with, you know, if you've already met somebody, or somebody could be craving you, somebody could be wanting you. And then we also have take a decision. So this person obviously has you entangled in some type of a love web, for one. And I'm hearing the words that this individual that you've been dealing with has done this multiple times. This could be one of your current partner's friends, or one of your past partner's friends that might be secretly in love with you, is what I'm hearing. But the thing is you don't want to get yourself caught up in a love triangle. And I feel like is that you're in the process of making a decision, because this person just keeps repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And they just make you feel like you're crazy, like you're always overthinking, like they're always making excuses. They're trying to make it out like, you know, they're the victim, when in reality, you're the one that's being victimized in this connection. But whoever this individual is, I feel like for you, this is somebody that has had their sights on you for a while, or they have seen how this relationship has basically imploded, or this person's behavior towards you. And they feel for you. I feel like this person really feels for you. They feel bad that you're going through something like this, and they don't like the fact, you know, that this is, you know, a close friend of theirs. This is somebody that they've known for a while, and they're treating this individual like garbage. It's almost kind of like, I feel like this individual wants to swoop in and be your knight in shining armor. But I'm also hearing the words is that, you know, this individual is going to be treading carefully, and I feel like you are too, because you don't want to end up basically lowering yourself to the standard of the individual that you are dealing with. So the time to make a decision is probably now, or it's going to be very soon, that this decision needs to be made. Let's get an outcome card. What is the outcome for this connection for Libra? Well, this new connection, definitely, we have High Priestess energy in here. I feel like this is where you're going to be trusting your instincts. This new connection is definitely going to be one of more intimate proportions. But I also feel like with the High Priestess energy, Libra, is that you're moving into High Priestess energy. Your intuition is very heightened right now. You are in an energy where you might be keeping things quiet. You're not really speaking on things, but you're stepping into an energy where you're pulling your power back. You're stepping into an energy of higher power. You know, you're going to be much more enlightened. You're going to be much more aware. You're going to be much more clear-headed. And then with the King of Wands in the reverse, I feel like is that you are going to have to force this individual out of your life. I'm hearing the words dependent. I feel like this individual is too dependent on you, so you may have to force this individual out. But this decision, this time to act, is coming very soon. It's coming very soon. Alrighty, my Libra, so this is your weekly love reading. So if this reading resonated with you, hit that like button and drop me a comment down below. Please make sure that you are hitting that follow button if you would be so kind, and to hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified when I upload new content. Alrighty, my love, so I will see you next time.